Evan U7 here, back with another video, and today we'll be doing a Xeno Vegito countering video. Before we start, be sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe because we're on the road to 2K. Alright, let's get to it. Alright guys, so here we have the SS4 Vegito Sparking Portal Warrior Leader with some of the cards that are used at its core in the deck. Now, the leader specifically states that when your black card with a unit skill is used, or black Z units in attacks or activate the blocker skill, you draw one card and he gets plus 5k power for the turn. So he does become a sensory being throughout the turn that's being used. Its activate battle says once per turn you use up to 2 black cards with 5k combo power from under your bad cards or Z units, and both black in a combo with their skills negated for the turn. Now here we do have Super Saiyan Blue Vegito Union of Sparks, which is literally the main factor of the deck, because once you put him on the field, you'll be able to awaken your leader. And of course you can, on their turn too, which I noticed that when I play against this deck, they have no problem playing a double strike barrier blocker with 30k and being able to restand. And of course, they had no problem overwhelming with the start of a fierce battle. So there are some cards in his deck that we need to be on the lookout for. But okay, let's see how we can deal with the unison with all the markers that needs to be going. Alright guys, so here are some of the cards that came to mind when it comes to marker removal. Predominantly green have his own auto, which allows themselves to remove markers off of a unison without having to attack them, just in case your opponent tries to negate. Now we do have Unadulterated Destruction, a very popular Majin Buu card, which is slept on. And we do have Latin Power Unleashed. You could tap 2 and remove markers off of the unison. And of course we have Piccolo Jr. Fate Arrival, which is mostly used in almost every green deck that's played. We do have the Son Goku Android 18 Vital Teamwork, and it also does have a deflect with it as well. And of course we do have the Deborah, which you remove 1 marker off of it, but it does help. And of course we have the I'll call it the all-colored Black Smoke Dragon, which is you tap 2 and you're moving unison. And if you can remove it off board early, it will save you some time throughout the game. Now we do have some battle cards that comes to mind. The deck can be stalled out and it can be slowed down regardless how much pressure you add. But in order for us to slow this leader down and survive past turn 3, we do have Cunning Trio. Now Cunning Trio is 1-drop blue card. It removes a keyword skill off of the battle card. So if you swing with double strike, you remove that, you get hit with a single strike. We do have the Bardic Heritage of a Legend. They're going to swing with their 30k first, so be on the lookout for that. It will hurt. But the majority of the other cards will be in active mode. So if they swing, they have to send it to the drop, even if it's in unison. We do have Topid Righteous Aid. They don't really want to pitch cards into the drop unless they're trying to overwhelm. But even if they overwhelm, they will still cost them their hand if they want to swing. So Topo will slow them down in turn. And we do have Mataito, Skill of Sage, which it stops the card from withstanding to the start of your next turn. You tap 1 yell, you put it in rest mode. So it gives you time. And we do have Android 17, Defending Friends, which will allow them to bind deck a card. So you want to be able to take advantage of the cards in their hand when they're trying to use. We do have Super Saiyan Son Goku Ground Shaking Furry. What's so great about this card is if you survive that turn, you can tap 4 and play this guy, and you can literally KO everything ignoring barrier. And of course, if you use the Time Magic combo with the 6-drop Alteration Son Goku Multiple Awakenings, you'll be able to KO a card in rest mode. And I'm just using the 6-drop as an example because that's one of their main cards when they swing it. Now, here are some kind of cards that come to mind. We do have Time Magic. Now, Time Magic does prevent the 6-drop offense and defense access for Vegito from restanding at the end of the turn, which give you a chance to either KO it with something ignoring barrier in rest mode, or be able to hit the unison or leader. We do have Giant Ball. Giant Ball is just to save you a turn because they want to get you down to 3 life. Explosive Dance will help because they have to basically pay cost. But keep in mind, some of the battle cards that they do have that are in their Z area does have 20k or plus 15k. So they could literally send 2 of those cards out of 6 or 7 cards they have in PAL. So have another negate in hand just in case. Word Condemnation, yes. If they play the 6 drop or they go for it, you can send it to the bottom of the deck. The reason why I added Royal Condemnation was because Android 17 Invoker is being played lately. And this is a card I recommend you guys using at 3 if possible. Value raise. Okay, 30k or more. Now, it's good to have at least 1 or 2 of these in hand by turn 3, turn 4 if you're able to survive, because they're not going to swing at you with the leader first. They're going to hit you with a 6 drop. So you negate it, but then you also prevent the other 6 drop because they could play another one. There's no limit to it. It's a tank. We do have Mofuba. Mofuba will slow it down because they don't get that card back until the end of the next turn. And we have D-Magic. And of course, you know, I use D-Magic as an example because I'm playing carrying blue, but we do have Shocking Deadball, After Image, and of course, Nimbus. But Vegito, first attack with 95% of the time succeed. That means that you're going to get hit with one if you don't see your counter. So just keep your energy open just in case they try to hit you. Now, I wanted to state this, that I know I'm posting specific colors in the current meta. They're good cards to use against meta decks, right? But I also want to promote the fact that if you don't have Barriers Destroyed, you can use Max Power Kamehameha. They both do the exact same thing, just based on different skills. One has Activate Battle, the other one has Activate Main. Barriers Destroys sends a battle card at the bottom of your opponent's deck during the battle, right? Where Max Power Kamehameha says you could negate an attack, and then just do is Activate Main and add it back to your hand. But they both send away cards greater than their current energy. So you want to be on the lookout for Superfood Assault Dominator because it lets you play a Super Saiyan Cumber Alliance Furry, which is good because that card can gain double strike and could remove something in Northern Barrier. And of course you have Evil Say, which is a 40k secret rare where they'll make you move a card from the life and they get to look at it. But the great thing about these 3 cards is that none of them has barrier at all. So just make sure you can survive that and you will be fine. Well, that is it for the countering Xeno Vegito deck video. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I know there's so many cards in this game, but these are the cards that came to my mind. Let's keep on striving, stay positive, and thank you guys for the time and energy I put into watching my videos. I'm having you 7. Have a great day, and remember the Lord loves you. Bye.
And this bitch going crazy.